Maybe Hara should do a wrestling manga. I mean, look at these characters. Larger than life, they could do the taunt, they got charisma. It's everything that you need in wrestling. He should do one after he's done. That'll be like 10 years now. We are finally out of breaks. About time. At least for the time being. You never know what happens next week. Kingdom hype can last a very long time because how profound the moment it leaves behind. So I was anticipating for the next chapter. This one, however, has me more hyped up than before. Imagine that, and more things to look for than what were initially started off. Son Shuiju has been on my radar ever since he was first introduced. The series does a great job to keep his hype rolling without the need to show his action skills or directly say how good he is. We only knew some pieces of his background, including his origin in the north. If you could pile up the pieces on how hype he is, well then, this chapter does a small moment justice. This is essentially his spotlight moment without really getting into combat, and so far, I love it. It's his entrance time, and it's perhaps the most badass entrance I have seen this year. The chapter was going normal with the mountain tribe cleaning the yard without Heki and his men to get involved. That sucks, cause I was really rooting for Heki to do some justice. As one tribe guy would say, Heki came for nothing. I still got hope for him. I still believe in Heki for his glorious victory. It's only a matter of time. Once Son Shuiju gets into the field, that's when the battle gets serious. It's so savage to drag Yotanwa's men to the open field and practically perform a show for her with their execution. That's actually worse than dragging dead bodies because you get to see them suffer, then dead. If that's not the ultimate taunt, I don't know what is. I really like how the moment was silence, just performing an execution, provoking like a man who knows he got this win. No words were needed to make him stand out. The old saying goes, the picture is worth 1,000 words. He didn't bring in a large cavalry, just himself and few men, yet he still owns the moment single-handedly. That's how awesome he is. I am stoked to see him in combat. It's only a matter of time that we're going to see that. The chapter then shifts to more of a setup, but that's okay. It only elevates the hype even higher. The one thing that Kingdom does best is to provide you all the key info before entering a battle phase, so you can be prepared for what's at stake or why is it profound to know their next action. Case in point, Ryoyo has been said that it contains powerful armies, so when Son Shuiju was gearing up to use them here, I was actually getting nervous. I was like, oh god, are we really doing this? Right here? Right now? It didn't come out of nowhere, so you already buy into his hype and expectation. What we didn't know is why it was such a powerhouse. The build up and lead up to it are well profound. It was nerve-wracking to think who they can be. It could just be all the bunch of winter soldiers, super soldier, whatever you want to call those soldiers. Even Yotanwa and her men were getting caution on their behavior, and they don't usually feel this peculiar. You know that's saying a lot. The reveal got me chills. Son Shuiju knows how to hype it up. Ryoyo isn't based on Zhao, it's based on the nesting grounds for a separate race. Once I heard that, I felt like that is a massive game changer, because I assumed it would be Zhao's highly trained mercenaries, but never would I think it would be the mountain tribe. And I'm trying to pronounce this perfectly, so please correct me in the comment. The Kwangwa, I think that's how you say it. The thought of them being way back to the Zhou dynasty and among the tribe that brought it down, that alone scares the shit out of me, because you could imagine that these tribes could in fact be much worse than what Yotanwa's men are capable of. It doesn't help that even Yotanwa tells her men to stand back rather than attack. We have been going through so many times how savage they are, but now they're being hold back position like in a defense. It says a lot. Heki, you got this. You can do it. We all counting on you. It's your move now. I feel like the artwork doesn't get much praise as it warranted. That said, this is a solid work from Hara. Son Suiju and his entrance can make people's top 10 best character list easily. That's how great it is. The fact that he come in there and it was all silent, yet it spoke a lot of words with their gestures. The way how he taunt Yotanwa with that pointing finger, you know this guy has a massive kintama to even do that right in front of her. Let alone the fact he only did it in the open field where he could have just got savaged on. But he did it. This guy is a true man. The Kwanghwa looks like savage beasts, more so than Yotanwa's, man, and that's saying a lot. They look vicious as hell with those ornaments. I really like that whole wolf base design, so I'm really stoked to see them in battle. Overall, it's a solid chapter with an upcoming great anticipated battle. It has a great badass entrance of Son Suiju that can make you a believer of his hype. It has a really good build up to Ryoyo, and the reveal is profound. All that together already gets you so hyped up. This whole thing is all around hype, and we are granted for more. I'm giving this chapter an 8. What are your thoughts of this chapter? Do you think Heki is gonna be the savior of the universe? Now is his time to shine. If anything, Son Suiju probably was provoking Heki, not Yotanwa, Heki, because Heki, he is a glorious man. He is the best. And trust me, you will see that very soon. Why? He is the man of the man. And that will do it for the review. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you like this and want more of this, subscribe to my channel and my world will be yours to stay. Until next time, take care.